Today's operator signal is this: AI agents are joining the org chart. Yesterday's signal was about proof. Today's signal is about deployment. The agent is no longer just a tool inside a product. It is starting to look like a worker with a role, a training environment, a policy boundary, and a business process to own. Start with Cisco. Fortune reported on July 1st that Cisco's finance organization is building personalized AI agents for all of its roughly 90,000 employees by August. The important detail is not just scale. Cisco is thinking about model routing and cost. Use the most efficient model for the task. Keep some workloads on-prem when data or economics require it, and apply AI to finance work such as management discussion and analysis drafts, operator implication, employee agent rollouts need the same operating discipline as a new workforce program. Who owns the agent? Which model handles which task? What data can it touch? What productivity metric proves the rollout is working? Second, AWS published guidance on multi-turn reinforcement learning with Amazon SageMaker RL. This is a technical but important signal. Many business agents do not win by answering one prompt. They went across a sequence, ask a question, inspect state, call a tool, see the result, revise the plan, and continue until the task is done. AWS frames multi-turn RL as a way to train agents through simulated interaction loops with environments, states, actions, rewards, and trajectory observability. It can run with strands agents, agent core, EKS, EC2, or Fargate, and can fine-tune smaller models with adapters to reduce cost and latency. Operator implication: if agents are joining the org chart, training cannot happen only in live production. Build sandbox environments where agents can practice, fail, and improve before they touch customer or financial systems. Third, DevRev and AWS published a real-time guardrails pattern using Amazon Bedrock guardrails. DevRev routes every user message through a guardrail check before response generation. The system can filter PII, prompt injections, harmful requests, and off-policy activity, and teams can express custom policies in natural language. DevRev reports that its benchmark added about 247 milliseconds of latency while preserving high throughput. Support automation. Operator implication: agent policy has to sit in the execution path, not in a PDF. If the agent is handling support, sales, billing, or operations, every interaction should be checked before the response or action happens. Fourth, Anthropic updated its Fable 5 cyber safeguards and jailbreak framework on July 2nd. The company describes a cyber safety taxonomy with prohibited, high risk, low risk, and benign categories, plus a severity framework for jailbreaks and external testing with HackerOne. This matters beyond one model release. As agents get stronger in cyber and software workflows, organizations need role boundaries. Some agents can explain concepts, some can triage alerts, some can run tests. Very few should be allowed to execute high-risk actions without approval. Fifth, Pega and AWS described an AI-driven approach for reimagining legacy applications. The key phrase is agentic workflows. Their pattern combines AWS Transform, Cairo, Pega Blueprint Agent, Amazon Bedrock Agent Core, Model Context Protocol, and agent-to-agent communication to analyze legacy systems, preserve traceability, and move incrementally using patterns like the anti-corruption layer and strangler fig. Operator implication: agents do not only automate new apps, they can become the modernization layer that wraps old systems, extracts rules, and turns brittle processes into managed workflows. Put these signals together, and the pattern is clear. The next AI question is not, can we add an agent? It is, where does this agent sit in the organization? The playbook is practical. Name an owner for every employee-facing agent. Route models by task, risk, cost, and data boundary. Train agents in sandboxes before production. Put guardrails in the execution path. Classify what each agent is allowed to explain, recommend, execute, and escalate. Modernize legacy workflows incrementally instead of trying to replace everything at once. Then measure like an operator: completed tasks, cost per task, exception rate, human review rate, incidents prevented, and time saved. The takeaway: AI agents are becoming digital workers. Treat them that way. Give them roles, training, boundaries, supervision, and measurable outcomes.